Singapore has grown from a small fishing village to a major global economic powerhouse because of its strategic location at the crossroads of crucial trade routes in Southeast Asia. Singapore, which used to be called Temasek, was a busy trading port that united Chinese, Indian, and Arab traders who traded silk and spices during the Srivijaya, 7th to 13th century, and Majapahit, 14th century, empires. Colonial times and growth. Sir Stamford Raffles set up Singapore as a British free trading post in 1819 to fight Dutch hegemony. The colony flourished swiftly and attracted people from Malaysia, India, and China. The Suez Canal opened in 1869, making it an even more important hub for oil, rubber, and tin. War and independence. The Japanese occupation of Chinatown, 1942 to 1945, inflicted damage, but it also made people more anti-colonial. Singapore became independent in 1965 and self-governing in 1959 under Lee Kuan Yew's People's Action Party, PAP. It had a short union with Malaysia before that. Singapore's money is the Singapore dollar, SGD. There will be roughly 6.4 million people living in the area in 2025. The majority will be ethnic Chinese, followed by Malays and Indians. Singapore is a relatively multilingual country because its official languages are English, Malay, Mandarin, and Tamil. People from all over the world live and work in the city-state, which is known for its diverse ethnic groups. Singapore is currently a high-tech hub noted for its stability, innovation, and prosperity. Because of its tropical climate, Singapore is warm, 25 to 32 degrees Celsius, all year round, with high humidity and rain. The best time to go is from February to April, when it's drier, sunnier, and has less rain, but it can rain quickly at any time. It's a good idea to always have an umbrella, sunscreen, and light clothes on hand. Singapore is always fun, even during the rainy monsoon months, because it has fun things to do inside and good. Public transit. Traveling around town. It's easy to get about Singapore by MRT and bus if you have an EasyLink or contactless card and tap in and out. Use applications to get a taxi. It's easy to walk around, but be careful of pedestrian signals. You can take ferries to the islands of Sentosa and Pulau Ubin. Use TransitLink or Google Maps to make a plan. Singapore Changi Airport is a destination in and of itself. It is often voted the world's best airport. It changes the whole trip experience by combining amazing attractions with perfect efficiency. The Rain Vortex is the world's tallest indoor waterfall. It is nestled in a green forest valley at Jewel Changi, which is its most famous feature. Visitors can also use the rooftop pool, go to the movies, and see themed gardens. Changi is a great example of Singapore's creativity since it combines nature, leisure, and excellent service to make an experience that will last a lifetime. Tourists should go to these places in Singapore. Cityscape. Well-known structures and vistas of the city skyline. The Fullerton District and Merlion Park are fantastic spots to admire Marina Bay from a distance and take pictures with the famed Merlion Monument. Gardens by the Bay has two parts, the Cloud Forest and the Flower Dome. Super Tree Grove, the light show at night is a must-see. You can see the whole city from Marina Bay Sands Sky Park. You have to watch the Spectra Light and Water Show at night on the riverfront. One of the biggest observation wheels in the world is the Singapore Flyer. Culture and history. Little India's Sri Veeramakaliamman Temple. The Temple of the Buddha Tooth Relic in Chinatown. Kampong Jilam, the Sultan Mosque and Haji Lane, for shopping, museums, Singapore's National Gallery. Asian Civilizations Museum. Museum of Peranakan Adventures in Nature and the Great Outdoors. The Treetop Walk at MacRitchie Reservoir is a great place to walk. The Southern Ridges and Henderson Waves have beautiful walks with intriguing buildings along the route. There are a variety of diverse plants and animals at the Sunjai Buloh Wetland Reserve, as well as mangrove forests. Pulau Ubin and Chek Jawa are rustic islands with untouched nature. UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Learn about Singapore's natural history. Things to do for the whole family. Beaches in the Adventure Water Park and Cove Saa Aquarium on Sentosa Island. The Singapore Zoo is one of the Universal Studios' Singapore wildlife and nature parks. Bird Heaven at Night Safari. Wonders of the River. Snow City, an indoor snow park where you may have fun and chill off. Gilman Barracks, art galleries with modern art in a quiet setting. Helpful tips for tourists. Singapore has hot and humid weather all year round. Wear garments that are light and airy. Use sunscreen and drink water to stay safe from the sun. Getting around, you may take the bus or the MRT, subway, to see most of the sights. You could choose to get a tourist permit that enables you to travel as much as you like. If it's cold, go early or late to avoid crowds. Wear light clothes, and don't forget to bring a drink and sunscreen. Buses and the MRT connect most places. Take off your shoes when you need to, and follow the temple's dress code. Anyone can afford to eat in Singapore. Low, go to bustling hawker centers for the most authentic experience. You may get typical meals like Laksa and Hainanese Chicken Rice for 4 Singapore dollars to 8 Singapore dollars. It is the heart of the local culture, tastes good, and is not too expensive. Middle, trendy cafes and casual eateries offer comfortable, air-conditioned dining. You should plan on spending between 25 Singapore dollars and 60 Singapore dollars per person for a substantial supper that lets you try national dishes like chili crab. Singapore has Michelin-starred restaurants and world-class celebrity chefs that serve delicious food. Many of these restaurants have amazing views of the city. Expect creative food that can easily cost more than 150 Singapore dollars. Singapore is a great place to shop. The shops at Marina Bay Sands is home to high-end designers, while the famous Orchard Road has a 2.2-kilometer length of malls for both high street and luxury labels. At the popular Bugis Street Market, you may get cool clothes at good prices. If you want a different vibe, check out the weird independent stores on Haji Lane. Little India and Chinatown are great places to purchase cultural items. People often buy electronics and brands from the area, such as Charles & Keith. Tourists can get a GST tax refund on purchases over 100 Singapore dollars. Remember that you may only negotiate at street markets, not in malls where prices are set. You won't get a ticket if you don't trash, spit, or chew gum. No drugs, big fines. Don't smoke or vape outside of the designated places, jaywalk, or eat or drink on the MRT. Follow the rules of etiquette, don't cut in line, point with your foot, or feed animals. For a trouble-free stay, keep the noise down and the place clean and tidy.